the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Nixon. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. Palmer, no good. Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Palmer. Off target at the rim. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Nixon. Shot's good by Palmer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining. The triple.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. They set the pick. Rozier for 3. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Rozier's got 8.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Lions have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Nixon. From downtown, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's the floater. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Palmer. Rozier defending. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Lions making a switch here. Wells is checked in. Now, here's Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
team foul. At the line for the
First one falls for.
Number 10, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Forte. Into the lane. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Rozier. Bangs home the trifecta.
3.
Rozier's got 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Inside. Pass to Forte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Lions. Forte. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Outside Rozier. And it's Nixon with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
The free throw drops for Wells. And here is Rozier. 13 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Forte.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
At the top of the key, Wells. From 12 feet out. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Back to Rozier. Pass to Hudson from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. On the wing, Lee. 9-point game his last outing. Rozier with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. And the Lions decide to take their first time out here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Lions making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pass to Nixon. To the middle. Here's Forte, and he banks in the layup. Forte's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Rozier. On the wing, Rozier. Over Forte. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Rozier's got 18 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And Rozier comes to help. It's Garnett on the wing. Knocked loose. And as it goes out of bounds, the Lions able to keep the ball here.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Rozier. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Nixon. He's covered by Hudson. From deep. The shot by Wells, no good. Rozier with the ball. Knocked away. Wells with the steal. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 11. And the second quarter will be on the way. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think? To the inside, Holmes. The layup off target.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. Oh, yeah, easy call.
Third personal foul, teams in the penalty. At the line for the away team, Rozier taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Rozier looking around. That evens the score. Rozier's got 34.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
The Lions have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Smith kicks to Vasquez. Has to lead.
2 minutes.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Now here's Vasquez. Guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Outside Rozier. To take the lead. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. He misses his third shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. And Lee pulls it down.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
A second chance effort. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, I was able to catch what the Lions coach was telling his guys. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Homer, no good. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Rozier. Wide open look. They set the pick.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lee finds Smith to end the run. Oh, the power on that prudent!
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Lee outside. That one doesn't drop. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to...
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Inside. And he buries his first look.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Thomas outside to the left side wing. Napier. That three's off the mark. And stolen by Napier.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Here's Rozier. Driving inside, and it's good. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should